Okay, so you might be wondering why the world's largest internet retailer is using so many of these all of a sudden. And in fact, well, they stopped using these in 2008 with our Lil envelope. But actually, this quick video is to explain how you guys, instead of using this, for no extra, literally price matched online, you can buy these and all these that you see in front of me at the same price matched to any bubble mailer brand, whether that be the, what we got here, the Aerofol, the Jiffy, the Mailite, the Feather Post. This is the first time there's ever been a sustainable alternative, completely paper-based, at literally no extra. And hopefully that explains a bit of a reason why one particular retailer is using so many of these, but also I just wanted to show the versatility of these. I mean, everything you see in front of me, in fact I've got these that are down over here, everything can go inside just these 4 sizes of Lil mailer, they're called. So you've seen the Lil envelope, that was the A spec range, like this A1 in front of me here, made mostly for books, media, CD, DVD and so on and so forth. But this, the Lil mailer, has so much versatility that it can take anything here. So I'll just show you a few examples. I'll take small products here to fit inside the smallest ACD. Then we've got some middle-sized products which include like screwdrivers and vices for the MC0/3. Then for the size 4 or D1, you've got these larger items here. In fact, everything you're seeing here can be packed within that D1/4. And then these larger things, which includes 12-inch adjustable spanners, mallets, and big torches here, rolls of tape, all will go inside the MF3, or size 6. So I'll show you that in just a moment, but actually, like I say, the world's first in being a sustainable switch at no extra. So just to show you some versatility, the MACD here, firstly you can pop it into carton form or just pack it flat, and in fact something as small as these leads, you can just pack it flat, and in fact that won't even jostle around in there. Such a snug nice fit, but actually make it into box form, hey, you can chuck in a tape measure. So yeah, posting it like this, and in fact that's a nice cute parcel just like this, and it doesn't have those stupid flange sides like a bubble mailer has. This is a nice full capacity mailer, pin and seal to seal it down. If I show in here, what have I got here? Some disc blades going in there nicely. What size is that? Don't know. But Bosch. And then some drill bits here. So this is the smallest size, really versatile. We still call it code CD just because everyone generally understands what a CD size is. So it's a nice cute square for smaller components here. Then we move up in size to the size 3 or MC0. And this is, again, if you'll see, I'm just popping it to the sides, literally putting the sides of my hand together to make it into capacity. And in fact, here you can chuck in a screwdriver. Again, that folds nicely into here. And if you look, it just forms a bit more of a bulbous end at one end and tapered at the top. All the items I've got here weigh no more than 750 grams. You can get the odd item that's up to 1 kilo into these, but I generally would recommend 750 grams, just because that's also Royal Mail's maximum weight within large letter. I'm not saying all these items that won't fit through the 25mm slot, for example, but it gives you a good benchmark of actually what sort of size items should I be fitting here. These hand tools here, again, will fit in quite nicely. In fact, just springing into, keep that closed, sprung open, there we go. We'll just neatly go into the corner here, and again, flap sealed on the top. If I try with a vice, this is the thing that people often don't believe is possible, but here we go. So again, into here just like that. So again, making a really nice, good forming box, mailer here. Then we move on in size to the MD1/4. So again, if you want to keep it tight and flat, in fact here the MD1/4, just to hold something like a remote control without movement, I could probably slide that in there, just illustrate. There we go. Oh, just about went. But actually it does quite tightly fit things in. So then you can make it into capacity formation, fit in something like this string. Again, fold that down top. Then we get a nice little package here. We've got all these other items. I mean, what we've got here, WD-40 again, pulp it into capacity, making into a box if I push my thumbs in, and then over with the flap. Again, we'll seal in quite nicely here. And just remember, things like fluids and batteries, there's a lot of legislation saying it should go in corrugated, not a bubble mailer. So this means you don't necessarily have to use a box, which can take 4 times longer to pack. These end mailers, again, price match the bubble mailers, really are the perfect job. So yeah, these hand tools, what we've got here, hand saw, fitting in nicely inside the D14. In fact, I'll show you that way up so you can see. Then what have we got here? A 19mm spanner, slides into here, no problem at all. Screwdriver of the longest variety generally that you see. Again, I generally recommend put the fat end first, slots into the top, and again, hey presto. Then moving on to the larger of the sizes that I'd recommend for people doing tools, parts, components. The MF3 or size 6, again popping to the side here, making it a nice little capacity. So if you kept them flat, in fact let's keep one flat, you can put in things like a much thinner, so there's some saw blades, and in fact that should slot in quite nicely and neatly without, there we go, look, I'm not touching, it's holding in there. So actually that's not, you know, magic, it's just showing you that actually before you make it into box capacity, it does keep things fairly nice and snug in there. So making it into bottom capacity, again I'm just doing that in the air, no problem, no pressure on that. To take something like, what have we got here, an angle, so again let's chuck that in there, no problem whatsoever. That keeps things in nice and snug and tight. Yes, it will hold mallets. Here we go, chuck something in like that. Again, I generally put the fattest end all the way to the bottom, fold it over. Again, you've got another item in there. So the general rule of thumb is that things in any form of envelope or bag, if it's speed to pack, can be packed within 15 seconds. And hopefully I'm illustrating that point there. A nice size here. So these 4 sizes in particular are always going to be the ones that I recommend most commonly for these type of products. Will it hold a torch? Let's check that. Shove that in here. Torch, check it works. Yeah, it works. So chuck that in, fat end to the bottom. Whee. Chuck that in like this. And then making up capacity over it like so. Probably the most challenging, these, what have we got here? Things like car plan. Again, car parts and tools are always a problem. They've got limited options other than bubble mailers. But yeah, I often recommend pinching in at the side and folding over. You can, if you put face on first, thumbs in, and then fingers in, and again seal like that. I always think it looks nicer to do what we call Batman is. I just like the look of that. That's all personal preference. But yeah, all snug inside there. So this hopefully demonstrates to you just the capabilities of this product. It's called the Lil Mailer. Very exciting product launch that actually, yeah, to be able to say there's a sustainable choice away from single-use plastics that won't cost you any more. So there is no longer an excuse not to switch. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, like and share. Thanks for your time. Mo happy.